Hey guys, how you doing? It's a beautiful afternoon, a little humid here in Florida. I'm gonna start off with my name. My name is Sebastian Cifuentes. Some of you might know me, some of you might not have ever heard of me, and that might be likely. But you're gonna learn a little bit about me today, and who I was, who I am, and what it means. So currently I'm a student at SUM. I'm taking a class of Theology and Practice of Evangelism with Professor Paul Fitchell. So that's gonna get all the formal stuff out of the way to get to the real stuff. So who was I? We'll go from worst to least worst. I was a rapist, drug dealer, addict, liar, thief, abusive. I was broken. Grand theft, probably over a dozen years. I was a drug dealer, probably flipping 28 grams a week, lying about everything, and everything was a lie. All in high school too, so that's my achievement. I was broken. I was not a good person, even by the standards of the world. I was a bad boyfriend, a bad son, a bad brother, a bad friend, a bad Sebastian Cifuentes. A broken version of who I was chosen to be, who I was called to be. And it all changed one night. I was done. I was done with myself. I did not want to deal with the self-hate, the hate for everything in my life. Why did my life have to be this way? Why did the circumstances, why did the deck get handed to me the way it did? What did I do to deserve it? And so I screamed out. I was in the shower, and I think we all like to be in the shower and think a little bit sometimes. And I was sitting there, and I had my feet like this, and I was just thinking, and I was just in sorrow, full on pity mode. And I was like, God! And that's when everything changed. That's when my life became new. I always tell people that the weight I had on my body, on my mind, on me, on my soul, at all times was like somebody constantly holding me down. I always had a chip on my shoulders. I felt like this. And I said that when I screamed out at God, it was like all the weight was lifted off. Magically. If you want to believe in magic. But it was God. It was the most agonizing thing in life to know that I chose that lifestyle. And it's the most beautiful thing in life to know that I can choose different today. I chose different then. I chose to live. I chose to love. That's all I'm here to tell you. That's what Jesus offers you. When you come to Him, He takes your brokenness and makes you whole. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine everything you've ever done in your whole life? The little things that nobody ever sees. The things you do in private that you think nobody will ever know. He knows everything. And He still chooses you. He still loves you. He still cares about you. You're still worthy. You're still priceless. The sun's still down on the cross for you. And for me. And for everybody. That's what He offers. And my need was, I want to be a different person in life. How do I do it? How do I interact? I yelled out His name. And what did He do? He changed my life forever. I will spend the rest of my life talking, crying, dying, just to serve God. Why? Because He gave me life in the first place. And I'm not talking being born, because that wasn't life. I was broken. Life was horrible. I didn't want to live anymore. I was addicted to pills. I was smoking every single day. Every day I was high. Every single day I was high. I hated my mom. I hated my family. I hated my brother. I hated my job. That's not life. If you're living like that, let me tell you, there's something better. There's something extremely, undoubtedly better. Why do you... Why don't you join me? There's more life. I promise you that. My challenge to you, try it. What do you have to lose? Brokenness? I'm logging off.